5 strategies, okay? So as Michael and Dr. Bill alluded to, my background and why am I here started 30 years ago in 1986 on Long Island, New York. Before that, I grew up in the United States Marine Corps, so I'm a military brat. I bounced around a lot as a kid, but all of my family was from New York, so we moved back there when I got out of high school and college. I went to college here in Fort Lauderdale, the Art Institute of Fort Lauderdale, an affiliation of schools, good. And when I moved back to Long Island, I was, okay, it's time to look for a job. And I was working for a pool company back then, and the pool company in November, after they winterize everybody's pool, you go on unemployment. Well, I already had 2 children at that point in time. I'd been married for a couple of years. And I remember going in on that Friday, and the guy that I was riding in the truck with said, okay, so today we got to make sure we clean out the truck really good. And I said, okay, great. We always clean out the truck on Friday. And then he said, no, we got to take everything out of the truck. And I said, well, what's a special occasion? He goes, you probably ought to go talk to the boss. So I went in to talk to the boss, and I said, hey, we're doing a great job, and thanks for a great week of work. Randy says that we're supposed to clean out the truck. He goes, that's right, take everything out of the truck. I said, okay, good. And then what? He says, well, then we close down for the winter. We're a pool company. Nobody swims in the winter on Long Island. I said, oh, okay. He said, so then what happens? He goes, well, you guys go on unemployment until the spring. And I said, I can't go on unemployment until the spring. I got 2 kids and a wife. I got to feed my family. So I went home that weekend. I took out the Long Island Newsday. You guys remember those newspapers, right? The big sheets like this with lots of words on them, okay? Took that out, went to the classified, started looking for a job. And I was sitting at my mother's dining room table circling want ads, and I came across one that said, trainee position, no experience necessary, full training and benefits, call this number. I had a red magic marker in my hand. I circled that really big. I called that number Monday morning. I got a call back. I interviewed 6 times. How many? 6 times in a borrowed suit and tie from my cousin because I didn't own a suit and tie. And I remember walking into the first interview on 1640 New Highway, and there were people there with suits and ties and portfolios, and I thought to myself, I don't have a prayer, and there's no way I'm getting this job. 6 times they called me back, they called me back, they called me back. Finally, on a Friday afternoon, I got a phone call. I answered the phone. Gentleman said, hello, is Jim there? I said, this is Jim. He said, congratulations. I said, congratulations, great, I won the lottery. I don't even need a job. He said, no, this is Bob, and I'm calling from Speedy Sinorama USA. We want to hire you. You'll be at the office. The store opens 8:30 Monday. I hope you have a great weekend, and he hung up.